Hello YouTube, and welcome to the episode of my modded build. Hopefully you enjoyed the last series where we carried on expanding our city. We did some extra work in terms of putting down our first bus network. So we've got a bus station going now, and that's getting, I think, good usage out of it as well. So I think depending on the time of day, we're getting about 60% usage in some of them we're not getting any, so you probably have to look at those ones where we're not getting any use. And then also offline, what I did was I did put down one of our colleges first time. So in this corner I put down a college because of our education. We did have 188 people wanting to attend in the high school and then 272 in the college. We have got capacity or demand for a university, but I'm not going to do anything to do with universities in this episode. What I do plan to do and what we discussed last time was, if I zoom out, is building up into this area over here and actually building our first kind of little bit of downtown, some bit of high residential over here, and probably some offices as well, because we're getting the demand. We're still not connected up to the highway. We've still only got our transport system or walking as an option. But when I was browsing through the city, or if you looked at the cinematics, we have got people with cars. So somehow they've purchased a car. Don't know how, but we've got some people here with vehicles parked up. I think maybe in this episode we might get some people moving in terms of, or sorry, not moving in, but actually getting some cars in, because we kind of connect this. But I'll see. I was thinking of doing it a two-way, so one way in and one way out in a sense, that are ways there, but I'm not going to do that at the moment. But I think this area does look nice. I do like how this is turning out. Probably a bit repetitive, but I think with the mods you can do all of this little extra bit of detail that you want to do, just to make your city look a bit consistent and brighter. And probably need to do some work in this corner to tidy this up. I have downloaded some extra mods because they're just getting better and better as the weeks go on. I've got pick stuff, it's called now. So this used to be the picker mod if you ever play Cities Skylines on, but you can just pick this building, it will copy it in a sense, and you can place it down wherever you want. And then I have got find it as well, or find stuff it's called. Yeah, find stuff, so you can search in here to find stuff depending on a building, zoning, props. So let's look at a bench if we're looking at a prop. So it does take a bit of time, but garden bench, so you can place these down anywhere you want. So we've got a pathway around there, so why not just put a bench so that people can sit down. So this just makes it easier than going for the development kind of option to find stuff. But yeah, you can place stuff down and detail the way you want to, which is good. So you can do the extra bit of detail work that you can spend hours doing to make your city look even better and better. So what I want to do is build up this area to have some high residential, I'm guessing, some offices, and maybe some offices and commercial around here. And then what I want to start off with is, I started trying it out before I started recording this episode, is putting up pedestrian pathway all the way through. So with mods this just become easier, so you can go on here, yeah, so you can start drawing this out. And with Anarchy you can cheat a little bit. We're not going to cheat today, but you can do. See, I don't like that. I want it all consistent across it all. Still dropping. 0.5, 0.1. So we're going to draw a pathway all the way around this first, and then what I am thinking is going all the way around, all the way up to, I think all the way up to here for now, and that's the highway connection that we have going across or underneath somewhere that goes. So I'm thinking of wrapping that all the way around, and then we're going to have another road that goes past it as well. So I'm just going to forward this quite quick, but I have done smooth this kind of land first to make this work, because otherwise you always get this issue of it's in water. But with Anarchy, if you turn Anarchy on, you won't have that issue. Right there, that's all that done. I think I'm quite happy with how it looks. Maybe just have to do some bit of terraforming so that you can't see some of the ground coming through. Yeah, I think that looks okay all the way through. And then, and if you had the parallel to do this, I do want a road. Thinking, do we unlock large roads? So let's look at our development points. So do any roundabouts, but I think we might unlock parking and large roads. Unlock a gas power plant as well, and hospital, and we'll do recycling centre, and we'll do university. We do need to unlock the welfare office. Okay, and that's it for now. Some people are complaining about internet, but we're not going to go that far. So what I'm going to do is quickly just terraform all of this so we have the right level. And then there's 6-lane roads, aren't there? Do we need a 6-lane road? Oh, we're just getting way ahead of ourselves. Let's see how big a 6-way lane road is. Just thinking, if we in the future build a tram, would that look better? Let's do 6-lane, then we can always downgrade, can't we? Right, let's turn this off because we want to get as close as possible to this. Okay, it's going to be hard to do. I think what we'll do is probably keep a gap, but even still it's going to be hard to do. Right, I think that much gap to put trees in or something, and we'll try to be consistent as we possibly can with this. Okay, so that's all the road down. So can't remember what trees these are. I think I'm going to go with these ones that change colour, and then use this tool. Anarchy's on. Gonna have to, because there's not enough gap, I don't think. Yeah, they look okay. I wish this, when you're doing this, it would carry on doing it. You have to keep plopping them down yourself once you click them to go down. So you can't just carry on like you do when you're building a road, in a sense. Cool. So that's all the road down and the trees. And I think that looks okay. Probably got a bit too many curves going on here, but I like the way it flows. It's not natural. It's not square or symmetrical, so that's why I like it. And then we do have this connection here that'll bring people over here, but I do think we need to have another train station down here. and we do have a train line here, so do we have it right in the middle, or do we have it to one side? Here would be a good point to put it down. So let's go to our train station, see if it will snap onto here without anarchy. So maybe we need to pull it back a little bit from the road, see how much we can pull it back. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Still got the fires going on, people, ignore those. I always forget when I load this game up that I need to turn those off. So this will go just past that. I just need to check the terraforming around here to make sure we are consistent. So this just follow through. And then soften train from here maybe. So that we have all these connections ready to go. So let's connect that up. So single line or dual, okay. And I want this kind of running the same path as that. And then it's going to go over here. Thinking, do we run it this way? It's too tight of a bend, so let's keep just going straight, and then we'll connect this over here like so, and then we want it going that way as well, don't we? That will work. So that will give them access to both sides of the map. And then this one can just follow through and probably connect up somewhere here. Same as this one. Don't like that gap that's there. Needs to be consistent. Let's delete that, rebuild. Like so. And then knock it in. And then knock that one in. Leave that. That should be fine. And then we don't have any connection over here for water or anything. So let's do our own manual kind of pipes. We could put a transformer down here. I feel like we need to use this area for water and everything, or do we? So we have our electricity coming in from where here? Yep. We will need to start importing soon, which is why we unlock the gas. So is it a good point to put down a gas station over here? Let's see which way the wind direction is. So air pollution, it is that way. Will it go all the way above the mountains? Shouldn't do, right? Okay, let's try this. Gas station, medium air pollution. If I put that somewhere here, yep. So we could technically run this road all the way down to there. So we're just going to use the normal. Hoping this doesn't collect pollution. too much over onto the side. Wrong road. Snapping the wrong road. And we want this to run. I want this to follow the track in a sense. Don't like that connection. Knew I wouldn't. Is that bit okay? Don't like that bit. Don't like that bit. Okay. Maybe I need to take snapping off. That's why. Okay, so that should give us electricity. What I'm also going to do is connect these up. Needs to connect up to here. Turn that off. See where this actually connects. But bring it down here for now. And then it needs, I think I'm putting down a water treatment plant here. I'll snap that one into place. There, could utilize this even for a underground water pumping station. So that's pumping. That's doing fine, that's working now. Perfect. So this should have everything that it needs. So that's set up in terms of our utilities down here that we need. And then I'm just going to, do we need to, I definitely need to terraform this area. Okay, let's think about how we're going to build this area up, because we want to utilize it as much as possible. So probably will get changed, knowing me. That roundabout comes into there, so let's do something like, let's follow that down. We're not going to connect it, we're just going to follow the guidelines all the way up to there. And then this is going to connect up to here. Like so. We're going to delete that and delete that and do that again. That's better. And then this can connect. So I want it to run parallel with actually. So 180. That looks about right. Okay, so that gives us our connection in. Does it need to be asymmetrical? Probably it does. So we do that. And then we do have our option to change the traffic lights. So this is the junction that you want to set up. Split phasing. Allow turning right, give way oncoming traffic exclusive. Okay. Split phase. Open that. Two left and right. Quite happy with that. Allow turning to the right. Allow turning on red. We'll allow that. Exclusive pedestrian. Okay, we'll see how that goes. So that's set up. Trying that for the first time. I'm thinking let's start in this corner for now. Just look at the contours around here. So we can't go that back anywhere here. So let's just build off this. Make sure our snapping's on. And it's 90 degree. It's about there. Then I'll run this straight across actually. Do we want to bend it? Let's bend it around here. Take this straight, bend it like so, and then we could do some high residential just back here. So we're going to go for North American, and we're going to go for high densities 8, milestone 8, so quite far off that. So low renting is the only one. Let's do medium density then here. Polaris Suites. Residents will enjoy an atmosphere of smooth, luxurious buildings. We could put it down in the centre area, I guess. And then here, I'm thinking milestone 9. How far are we from the milestones? Quite far. So there we get gated community, here we get big town. Okay. And that time we can build stuff up. So let's run this one straight across. $180 is there. That gives us good kind of square block to work with. I think that's the layout that I'm going to go with for now, just to get this area going. Just want to make sure, are we getting any trains here? Probably not, because we've not set up any stops here. So let's click on this one, and this is going to go over to this one here. And can we use this side? Yes, we can. And then pop this one back here. Perfect. So that's that done. Should we upgrade this one now so that it has extras on it? That's that. And we've still got loads of demand. These have come in nicely. I'm happy with these small ones in the middle. Right, so I'm just going to de-zone this and redo this because I want the buildings to be a particular size. 2, 4, 5. That's what I want. And then here we're just going to block this side off for now until we get the 5x5. Yep. And that one. Cool. And then we could downgrade this one again to get that zoning back in. And then what I'm going to do here is put down some mix. See if that runs. And then we've got low residential demand, which I do want to keep over here. So let's zone some of this in terms of low residential demand. And I can't remember what houses these were. These were North American zoning. And we did how deep? Is it 2x4s? So let's do that again. Take off the zoning from there, take off the zoning from there, take off the zoning from there, and then 2x4s. got no issues with that gap in the middle because we could run a pathway through that. And then we did expand this area in terms of low residential as well. So this is fully occupied in terms of low residential. I think initially we designed it just to cater for this industrial area that we've got going, but since then demand has increased. And then even we could do some low residential in here. I think they will look nicer. So whilst I've been waiting for the city to get to stage milestone 8, I've added this kind of residential area here because it's got so much demand for low residential. And then we did build some low residential here. And then what I've also had to place over here is a cargo terminal, because this one needs gas, so it's out of fuel, so it can't produce any electricity because it's out of fuel, and we don't have any road connections here, so this is the only way to get some fuel in. So hopefully once this cargo train station gets going, we should have some gas to get this gas station going again. And also what I've done is put down a recycling centre, done some admin work in terms of recycling centre, put down a police station, fire station and a medical clinic for this area. Now what I did say in the last episode is in here we have, I'm sure, some ore. I think, yeah, we do. We have some ore in here in this mountain, and I was thinking, depending on the wind direction, which isn't good, this can affect all the residential area, isn't it? Actually, we could utilize it over here. Yeah, we have ore over here, so I was thinking if we could run a pathway, or sorry, a road into this area to get some ore going, because we don't have anything at the moment other than farming, and I think this would be a great route for us to put down some gravel roads to pitch through here to get into that ore. How much of a decline is this? 7%, not bad. I'm thinking we just build it up. Or this is ore. So we could do quite a big area here. So I'm thinking, do we do something a bit clever here and select, let's knock this back up to there. Let's pick a point. Let's pick that point there, and we're gonna do this. Straight tip, straight, and then let's see what we can do. So coal mining, ore mining, let's do ore mining. I think we can make it even bigger actually. Let's put it there. How big is the circle? It is very big. Right, let me play around with this. So after a lot of terraforming, this is what I got it to look like. 371 tons it is. So we'll let that flow. Let's just look at our production panel. Metal, or we've got loads of it at the moment coming out. But I think you agree that looks quite nice in that corner. Like it's away from residential, kind of got our own hub here now. The gas station has finally got some gas, which is good. And this train station is finally getting some utilization. So we've got passengers waiting, 69. So people are actually moving in and utilizing those. And I think that looks nice in that corner. Hidden. Is there loads more ore in there? That's the question. There is. Don't want to drill into the mountains too much either. I think they look quite nice with this map. Yeah, we do have loads of spaces where we can still carry on doing ore anyway, so I won't worry about it too much. Got a death wave going on, or hospital issues. And there we are, people, we're on Big Town. So let's have a look at the progression panel. So we've got our low limits increased, doesn't matter for us at all. EU high density and North American high density, which is what we wanted to expand this area of ours. So what I've done is, while we're waiting for it to happen, is I put down this stone mining here, because if you look at our progression panel, we do have a massive issue in terms of rock, and then we do have grain issues and vegetable issues, but I thought I'd put that down, see how it looks in that corner, because they've got our ore mining over here as well, which I think looks okay for now. But yeah, let's get back to this area because you want to get the high residential in. So let's zone up some high residential finally. So I'm going to go for North American still here, and actually be a bit particular about the size of these. So I think the biggest you can get is that. Nope, probably not. Let's try that again. Try to take that one out. Yep, 4. So another 4. That's taken all our demand that one building has. Yeah, it has. That one building has taken all our demand for high residential. So we'll see how big that. It could be a tall building by the looks of that. So we'll let that growing and see if our demand comes back. And then if you look at high offices, that doesn't come back into a small city. So that's 2 milestones away. So let's not play around with that one too much. Got some high residential demand again, and yep, I'm happy with that size. So let's carry on doing those. That demand goes down so quick. As you can tell, we're getting loads of cars parking up on the sidelines. So what I did was, I did put a temporary car park here so people can walk up, but I think we're going to have to open up the city soon and actually let people start bringing the cars in, because we're getting to that stage now where we've got 8,800 population and the city is expanding. We've got loads of fires that need to turn off. But yeah, we need to think about probably the next episode how we're going to open all this up so we get some traffic flow going, and also expand into that area over here. So cool, people, I am going to wrap it up for today. I think we've done loads. We put down our first ore area, which is at 5 stars, 5 level now, and then we've got our stone area over here as well now. We've got our cargo hub train station over here as well, which is filling up quite nicely. We put the gas station down, gas power plant down over here, and we've started to build up this area now. So we've got some medium mixed residential over here, which is filled up nicely all the way across. We've got our essentials, so medical clinic, we've got police station, and we've got the fire station. And then we've started getting the first batch of high residential coming in. And then what we've also started doing is building this area up in terms of our low residential area as well. So let me know what you think. Hopefully enjoying the series of a modded build. Not using too many mods, but yeah, it's going really well at the moment. I think in the next episode we are going to unleash the traffic and give them access to the city via the road network. So thanks for watching. Please hit that subscribe button, please hit that like button, and see you in the next one.